Hey, I'm Jonathan VanDam. We're here at Michiana Outdoor News, and I'm just going to kind of let you guys in on a little secret. One of my favorite baits for the pre-spawn, in the Michiana area, is a swim jig. Many people don't throw swim jigs. This is one of my personal favorites. It's a Strike King tour grade swim jig with a Rage chunk or a Rage craw trailer. Either one of them, really works good. But the whole key with this bait is you want to make sure you throw it in the right areas. I use a 1/4 ounce just to kind of let that thing float a little bit, so it doesn't sink too fast. I throw it in pretty shallow water, and I look for anywhere where there's like new pad growth or any sort of newer kind of weed clumps, shallow weed clumps, scattered stuff, stuff like that. Just anything that those fish get around, in the spring. Like Reynolds Lake is one of my favorites in in the Pawpaw area in Michigan, and it's one of my favorite swim jig lakes, and it's got a lot of lily pads, some fairly deep lily pads, 3 to 5 foot, and just running this swim jig over the top of it in the spring is really good to catch a lot of 3 to 4 pound fish. But the key with this thing is and one thing that a lot of people make a mistake on is when one bites it, they either set the hook too fast, they miss a lot of fish, and the whole key with this is a lot like a swim bait. A swim bait's the same way, and when I throw it out, I just throw it out and just kind of reel it in. There's not a whole lot of swimming it, using the rod to put a lot of action in it, nothing like that. Just throw it out, swim it in. Pretty simple. But when the fish hit it, they'll kind of bump it or nudge it a little bit, so you want to wait till that rod loads. You'll feel them freaking hitting it and kind of playing with it, but you want to wait till that rod kind of loads up and you feel that weight there, and that's when you'll have better hookup ratio on these things. I throw it on a G Loomis NRX 854. It's a 7'1" heavy action. I use 17-pound fluorocarbon, around some of the heavier cover and that kind of thing. You want to make sure you can handle the fish. And I use the new Chronarch by CI4 Plus from Shimano, in a 7:6 to 1 gear ratio, so something that's pretty quick. I can still slow it down if I need to get the bait down a little bit deeper, but I want to kind of keep this thing moving, so faster gear ratio seems to help out. So make sure you try it out. Strike King tour grade swim jig, and early spring you'll have a blast.